Hello students, welcome back. Now in this video we will discuss about the further part of the ray diagrams of refraction through length. So let's start. Students, now we will deal with the fourth position. Now still I have moved the object towards the right. So now object is at F1. Same way, parallel to principal axis. Now after refraction, it will pass through F2 and second joining A and O. Now, you just look at this. They will meet but at an infinite distance. So your image is at infinity. Wherever image is formed, actual intersection is there. So your image is real. And real image is always inverted. Wherever they will meet, the distance is far away, so you will get highly magnified image. Now, when you just concentrate, your U is negative. V, wherever this distance is at infinity, so V is very large, but it is positive. So our magnification is again negative, V by U. Now fifth position, object is between F1 and optical center. So I have taken the position accordingly. First draw a line parallel to principal axis. After refraction through lens, it will pass through F2. Second ray joining A and O. Now, when you concentrate on this distance is increasing. It means they won't meet. So, you extend both these rays towards the back side. After extending both the rays in the backward direction, they appear to meet here. So, you can draw your image. Now, where image is formed? It is in front of the lens. How you are taking the position of the object, based on that you will get the image. So, only you have to write image on the same side of the object or in front of the lens. Now, when you concentrate, your image is erect. It is magnified. But it is not formed by actual. They appear to meet. So, this kind of image is a virtual image. Now, see, this U is negative here. V is also negative here. So, when you find the magnification V by U, both are positive. So, your magnification is also positive. So, if your magnification is positive, this indicates that our image is a virtual image. So, what is the basic difference between real image and virtual image? Real image is always formed by actual intersections of the ray after refraction through lens. They are always inverted, but they can be magnified, highly magnified, diminished, or of same size. But virtual image is always formed on the same side of the object. Object we are taking on left hand side. So you are getting image also on the left hand side. Now, in case of convex lens, Virtual image you'll get only for the one position, that is between F1 and optical center. Now, this image is always magnified in case of convex lens. Now students, look here. Now we will deal with the concave. Now in concave, in the first video only we have discussed second principal foci is on the left hand side. That's why the focal length of concave lens is negative. Now here two positions are there. Either your image is at infinity or at any distance between infinity and your optical center. So it won't have any particular fixed position. I can take anywhere. Then I will tell you the difference. Now I am taking anywhere between infinity and optical center. So I can consider this position, that object is at finite distance. Now basic part will remain the same. Suppose my image object is AB. Now same way for image, we will draw a line parallel to principal axis. Now concave lens is a diverging lens, we have done in first video. So after refraction the ray will diverge, but when you just extend backward side, it appeared to pass through F2. Now our second position is what it is. You have to draw the second ray passing A and O. You have to join A and O. Now when you draw a line joining A and O, this ray, not line, ray, then they intersect at this. Now this is your image, A dash, B dash. Now again on the same side of lens. Now this image is erect, but just compare the size. So it is diminished. Now it's an erect, it is appear to me, not actual meeting of the rays are there. Backward, when I have extended the divergent ray, then only I am getting this image. So it's a virtual image. Now suppose I am moving this object towards the right hand side. So now new object I have taken PQ. Now for PQ also, just concentrate, this ray will remain the same. This divergence remain the same. Backward movement also remain the same. Only this ray will change. So they meet here. This is my P dash, Q dash. So again just concentrate. This ray will remain the same. Only difference of this ray is there. So as I am moving towards the right hand side, the size of image is increasing. But this size will remain less than this. So always it will be diminished. But as you move towards the left hand side, then this image will still decrease. Understood? So this virtual image formed by the concave lens is always diminished. Students, now our object is at infinity. Wherever object is there, we don't know where it is, but a line parallel to principal axis will come. I am considering the ray parallel to principal axis, above the plane also, below the plane also. This ray will also diverge. This ray will also diverge. This will diverge in the upward direction. This is below the plane, so it will diverge this direction. Now see, both the rays are diverging. They appear to pass through F2. So here only our point image is there. But on the same side, so we consider it as erect, virtual, but since it is a point image, so we consider highly diminished. But it is sure that it is always virtual. So, concave lens always gives virtual image. But this image is always diminished. Now students, after observing both the videos, what we have concluded that convex lens can give you real as well as virtual image. Now when you take the position of object beyond 2f1, at 2f1, between 2f1 and f1 or at f1, you are getting real image. And real image always you are getting on the opposite side of the lens and below the plane. So height of your real image is always negative. That's why you are getting magnification negative. Now your real image can be magnified, diminished or of same size. But when you take the position between f1 and optical center, you are getting virtual image. But what you have observed? That virtual image is always magnified. So 5 positions are there for the convex lens. Now, in the concave lens, we have taken 2 positions. One at infinity, what at the end I have shown, we are getting the highly diminished virtual image. Now, of the distance between infinity and the optical center. In that case also we got virtual, diminished. So, both can give you the virtual. Concave give only virtual image, but it is always diminished. But convex can give you virtual image, but that virtual image is always magnified. So, if a printed page is given to you along with the lens, how you will identify whether the given lens is convex or concave? Just keep your lens over the printed page. If you are getting the magnified image, means it is a magnified virtual image, so that is a convex. But if you are getting a diminished printed image, means it is a concave lens. Now students, just try these ray diagrams at home. If you face any problem, comment or mail. Thank you.